The biggest challenge for most preschoolers and kindergartens is the thought of being separated from the things that are familiar, particularly their parents. Learn how to make the whole thing smoother and easier with the following ideas. Make the transition smooth. If it seems that your child is afraid to enter the school, he or she is probably thinking about being separated from you. You can handle it by taking the child to school for a visit or do it a couple of times prior to the start of the school year. Organize a tour, participate in school events, and let them use the playground. Each time a child visits his or her new school and goes wearing a smile on his face and looks at you smiling, he's getting the message saying that he could be happy while being here. When your child still stays with you like a fat snack when the class section goes on, you must make morning habits predictable while making goodbyes short. Once you leave, the teacher may have your child distracted through letting him participate in the activities he loves. Place a note on his lunchbox, or even a huge heart is good for non-readers. Or perhaps give him a seashell or magic acorn to keep inside his pocket and tell him that he will know that you are thinking about him each time he touches it. When your child displays anxiety with bathrooms, then you should find out the reason behind that. He is afraid maybe because he worries of not having enough time to get there. Does he feel scared of toilets as they flush really fast? Is there a scary experience wherein his classmates cross beneath the stand door? Open up his fears and then determine and discuss some techniques he can use to deal with them. You can ask his teacher the time when the restroom is most quiet and let her tell your kid to go during those times. When making your visits, you can recommend visual cues, which could aid your child in navigating the school by him alone. Let him go around, including the bathroom area, and then show him the school's floor. A lot of buildings contain varied tiles or carpeting on every corridor or level. Discuss with the teacher something about the rooms which your child needs to get into during school days. After which you can organize a map or make a shoebox model in order to aid her in knowing more about the surrounding areas. The teacher is another factor that concerns many children entering the school. So you should work on this too. As the first day of school approaches, many young students visualize a child-crunching monster who sits behind the desk of the teacher, particularly when older siblings tease them with such exaggerated stories. Before the school year starts, you may introduce your child to the teacher and let him think of your relatives or any family friends who are also teachers. Once the school year begins, your child might also think of his teacher as someone new when she differently does things from his daycare provider. It offers you the perfect chance to discuss classroom rules and the way people perform things in their unique ways. Children by nature are good learners. You only need to make things easier for him to understand and learn. The fact that he feels scared for being at school should be addressed correctly and properly to allow him go through and deal with the challenges successfully. This should eventually make you a better parent for him. So, make sure to keep these pointers in mind when looking to enroll your child to a school new to him.